Hello and good morning, JLaw Adventures. It's now 6:30 in the morning. We are headed to Windjammers to go have breakfast because today we're arriving at Port Canaveral and we have a 7:30 to 7:40 window to get off the ship. And a rental car is not open till 8 o'clock, so that's why we're getting breakfast, filling up water, and then we're gonna head out, get off the ship, and hopefully go to the Kennedy Space Center. So we'll see. Hey guys, the breakfast was mediocre today, because it was the buffet line. The eggs were kind of dry, the sausage were dry, the bacon was okay, nice and crispy, but the hash brown was so too. It's not like in the main dining room where you get to sit down and they make it fresh, right? So yeah, it just didn't feel fresh. So didn't really enjoy the breakfast, but had to eat a little something right before we head to Kennedy Space Center. It is still early. We're still packing, getting ready to get off the ship, and then hopefully looking for the shuttle to find the rental car. Hopefully they do have a shuttle. I haven't called in advance, so I don't know what they require yet. So I will find out. We made it off the ship. We went through customs. All they had to do was take a picture of us because they scanned our passport in advance during check-in. So yeah, all we just did is walk out with our bags, and here we are. We're going to Zone A for the rental car shuttles. So we're gonna go find budget rental car and then get our rental car from there. It's so humid. My glasses are fogging up. Here comes our shuttle. Budget. Budget. Alright, that's us. Alright, we got back our Toyota Camry, saves gas. We got the toll package, which is $22 total. I think it looks fine, minus scratches and dents. But yeah, majority. Alright everyone, we made it into the NASA Kennedy Space Center. All we had to do was scan our barcodes through the entrance, and good morning. Thank you.
We have pondered our place amongst the stars since the dawn of humankind. We've looked at the stars with wonder and amazement, their glow guiding our travel for centuries. The more we learn about our universe, the more questions we have.
I'm Emily Calandrelli, and today you'll be following me behind the gates on this exclusive bus tour of Kennedy Space Center. Our journey will take us past active facilities and end at the visitor complex's own Apollo Saturn V Center.
But before we begin this journey, just like every NASA mission, our #1 goal is to return home safely. So always stay seated while the bus is in motion. Please, no food or drinks on the bus with the exception of water. Please keep conversation to a minimum.
This is the firing room, launch control for the Apollo missions. This is not a mock-up. These are the very consoles we sat at when men first took off to fly to the moon. The tragedy of Apollo 1 had put us a year and a half behind. We were making up for it in one big leap, and we were doing it with a rocket that no man had ever flown before. It was a few days before Christmas 1968 when Apollo 8 sat on the pad. She was the first of a new kind, a moon rocket. This was the Phoenix, risen from the ashes of Apollo 1. The first Apollo crew did not die in vain. This was to be their testament. "36 stories high, she had been fully fueled throughout the night. The liquid oxygen in her tanks caused ice to form on the outside of the craft. The extreme temperature differences between the air and the sub-zero fuel caused the metal skin of the rocket to expand and contract. Everyone who was on the pad agreed. It was as though the rocket was alive, breathing, straining at the leash. Earlier in the morning, astronauts Frank Borman, Jim Lovell, and Bill Anders had made their final preparations before taking that long ride out to the waiting spacecraft. The minimum safe distance from a Saturn V at liftoff was 3 miles. The reason was simple. When fully fueled, the rocket contained the explosive power of an atomic bomb. As the clock counted down, the astronauts and all of us in launch control went through the pre-flight checks, our hands on the controls of the most powerful, most complex machine ever built. It had over 2 million separate systems, and to bring these men back alive, everything had to work perfectly. Each individual system had been tested, but what we didn't know was how they would perform when all 2 million began to work together. That moment would come when the countdown clock reached 0. If a maneuvering thruster failed, if communications broke down, if navigation was off by 1 degree, if any piece of the miles of wiring, circuits, relays, or valves was defective, Frank Borman, Jim Lovell, and Bill Anders would pay with their lives. As they sat, waiting for launch on that chill December morning, these 3 astronauts were back to what they had always been, test pilots. You are now in the final minutes before the launch of Apollo 8, right here where it actually happened. Mankind is about to leave his planet behind and journey to another. It is one of those rare moments when history is not being made, destiny is being embraced.
This is launch control, T-minus 3 minutes and counting. We've completed our communications checks with the Apollo 8 astronauts in the cabin and with the communications tower probe. During this period, once we do get the firing command, the various tanks within the 3 stages of the Saturn V launch vehicle begin to pressurize. We have firing command. Firing command is in right now on the automatic sequence. T-minus 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Our status board indicates that all aspects are ready, instrument unit is ready, spacecraft ready, final check of the emergency detection system, that radio light also on. First stage preparations are completed.
Motion to okay. Ready to go to trunk right. Stand by water. Okay, you're on.
All systems go. T-minus 45 seconds and counting. First stage, the oxygen tank has been pressurized and the pressure is still building up. Coming up in 90 seconds, mark T-minus 90 seconds and counting. The Apollo 8 crew standing by, spacecraft commander Frank Warner, Chairman Bill Anders. And I will report that the liquid hydrogen tank in the third stage is pressurized, 1 minute 15 seconds. All third stage components pressurized at this time as we come up on the 60-second mark on the flight to the moon. T-minus 60 seconds and counting. The vehicle now is completely pressurized. Transfer shortly. We have the power transfer. We're now on the flight batteries within the launch grid. Final reports from Frank Bowman at this time. Look at the switches that work in the spacecraft. 20 seconds on last next we are still but this time. 13, 12, 11, 10.
Apollo 8 successfully orbited the moon, and the astronauts returned safely to the Earth. I know. I'm Jim Lovell, and I was one of the crew of this spacecraft, Apollo 8. We were the first men to see the surface of the moon from just a few miles away. But it was the hundreds of thousands of men and women who worked in that team, and the millions of people who supported the mission that really made it possible. That way, I guess, we all went to the moon. Now, on the other side of those doors, you'll find an actual Saturn V moon rocket. It's still the most powerful, the most complex machine ever built. And I guess it's the only one that can take you to another planet. I actually got to fly one on the second flight to the moon called Apollo 13. But that's another story.
So did you guys enjoy the video? The video was very inspirational, very admiring. Definitely kudos and props to Apollo 8 who made it to the moon. Definitely had a tragic attempt at the first time, so it was very inspirational, very inspiring. I definitely recommend coming here to watch the films, the movies, the shows, the story that they had behind it, and just to see the relics. It's really a sightful sight. Like, look at this rocket. engineering, the aerodynamics, the space exploration, the whole reason why we want to go out to space, that is definitely super inspirational. So again, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys a little shortly. Did you know SpaceX also comes here for launches? How cool is that? Tesla, Elon Musk launches SpaceX from NASA Kennedy Space Center. And for those of you who are wondering, I'm wearing my sunglasses, but it's actually prescription, so I can still see.
Ohms 1 not required. Welcome to space.
People like, yeah,
Hey guys, what a day at NASA Kennedy Space Center. Super fun, super cool. We went to the Atlantis showroom, and that was super cool. I hope you enjoyed that, as well as the bus tour to Apollo 8 or Apollo 11. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's tour. We are actually headed out. There's actually more to see. There's a Heroes and Memorial and also like simulators to do, but you know, after coming off a cruise, we are not gonna do that. We are exhausted, and we're just gonna find something to eat and head back and find the hotel to go chill out at, and hopefully go to Dollar Tree and do some shopping, to do laundry. So yeah, so it didn't give you guys the full experience, but you know, you guys should come and enjoy it yourself because it's really spectacular. But again, I recommend coming early because it's now packed, even for a Thursday, a weekday, because kids come here for school tours, for field trips, and yeah, other tours are still, it's like full in effect. It's like COVID finished and everyone is coming out and coming to enjoy themselves. So which I'm one of them. So yep, definitely come early. Highly recommend it.
Okay, so Sarah's right. I mean, that's, but you're not the, you know, the point is you're trying to look out for your interests. I'm just thinking about realistic ideally.
Mommy did pho.
Yeah, 好吃啊，它的粉的跟我们校鱼的不同哦。你看那根在。
It's time to eat some pho. Dad is also eating pho. Mom is eating pho.
牛肉圆很大力。
All right, everyone. Welcome to Spring Hill Inn and Suites here in Winter Park. We have a nice sofa bed. This looks exactly like the Spring Hill Suites we stayed at near Port Canaveral. So we have a nice desk area and 2 queen-size bed with a TV, you know, living room area, mini bar, and does it have the same setup? Yep, microwave and mini fridge. All right, we have the bathroom here. Beautiful bathroom, shower, and vanity, as well as the bathroom itself. Hello again. I hope you guys enjoyed the pho. We went to Dollar Tree and Costco to fill up gas. Dollar Tree to buy some supplies to do some laundry. Look at our load from our cruise. We have 2 bags of laundry. And we are now at the Spring Hill Suites here in Winter Park, Orlando, Florida area. So you're probably wondering, Jason, why do you pick those areas that is, you know, not well known? Because you know, it is cheaper, the hotels are cheaper, and yeah, I just like to be in the suburbs outside of town, you know, where it's less busy, but still it's kind of a distance to the city center. So, but you know, we don't mind the drive. We have nothing better to do, right? We're on vacation. So I wanted to show you guys what the laundry looks like here at Spring Hill Suites. And they actually accept credit cards, so how convenient. I don't have to worry about quarters, but still, I'm gonna be using some quarters because I wanna get rid of some, and just the credit card for the difference. So here we go. So here's the laundry, washers, and the dryers. I'm gonna be utilizing both washers and both dryers. So $225 to wash and $175 to dry. Cheaper than the other Spring Hill Suites, so here we go. Hello JLO Adventures, laundry is done, all good to go. We packed it away. You know, Aldi sent out 3 more days worth of clothes before we head back home. So yeah, not much to do today, you know, pretty chill night. Definitely need some rest because didn't sleep well last night on the cruise. It just kept going, whoa, if you know what I meant. Yeah, it gets bad on a cruise. So if you enjoyed today's video, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and definitely visit the Kennedy Space Center if you have a chance, if you're ever here in Florida, Orlando, Florida, because it's a really amazing experience, and I'm grateful that I even got to go and bought the tickets through Sam's Club. So definitely shop around. Sam's Club was our cheapest option. It was around $40-something per person, compared to when you buy your tickets at the site, it's like $57 per adult and $47 per child plus taxes. So, and parking was $10 for sedans. I'm not too sure how much it is for the bigger vehicles, but you know, definitely I think it's a little bit more. You just have to find out. So definitely we'll see you guys again next time. Tomorrow we might head down to Miami. We're not too sure yet. So if we do, you'll see that on the next video. If not, you know, I'm so sorry, but we just might be too tired. So until next time.